Because where we get our careers messed up at, we place our desires on our careers according to the dollar value, instead of what brings us fulfillment, what we have a passion for. So when that dollar value ain't fulfilling us, we looking for another route. We looking for another job because we stressed out. That what we doing ain't bringing us pleasure. It ain't bringing us fulfillment. So now we looking for something else. When we should have just put our attention there in the first place and focus on, okay, you know what brings me fulfillment? What do I enjoy doing? Then I don't mind getting paid for it, because hey, I'm getting paid twice then because I enjoy doing it and I'm getting paid. So we don't learn to think like that. But then if you think about it, we only been given a certain amount of options.
That's true.
So if you think about it, if we only allowed to choose from the options that they give us, of course we're gonna be feeling unfulfilled if we only choosing from those options. That if those options don't involve what will actually make us feel fulfilled. But it's not the people's responsibility to give us options on this reality, because they didn't give us our life. They didn't give us this reality. So it's up to us, once we come into a full age of adulthood, to actually dictate what we choose to do with our beliefs, what we choose to do with our actions, what we choose to do with our words. And then when we don't, we subject to being cookie cutters and trend followers.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at most of those millionaires. We'll say millionaires.
Yeah.
They end up dying early because they're still not happy even with all that money.
Right.
And that shit goes to show you, like, I always put so much value on money, because that's always what I was told. Like, yo, you gotta get it now, blah blah blah. You gotta secure this future. And I'm like, damn, you amass all this money and then what?
Right.
And then what?
Right. You die.
And then what?
It's a scripture in the Old Testament, I think in Proverbs, where they say basically you work hard and you gather all your wealth to leave it to a fool. Because you don't work. Just imagine you worked hard, right? You done did everything you could possibly do to make sure you leave generational wealth for your kids, right? But your kids, you don't spend all your time building your wealth. You didn't spend time investing in your kids to make sure that they did right with the wealth you leave them with. So now you don't left the wealth in their hand, and so you dead and gone, they gonna sell everything off because you ain't give them the real wealth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's
some value.
The time, the investment, the character construction. The stuff that's going to be able to be passed down through generation. And you can't misuse it.
Yeah.
You can't misuse wisdom.
Yeah, that's 100%.
You feel what I'm saying? And you can take that to the bank every day. You feel what I'm saying? Because wisdom is always going to be able to cash in. But we misplace our values, and we chase after the material thing. You got to get a good career. You got to get a good job. You got to get a good character. And a good job going to follow.
I think most of all my good interactions have just been because I said hello, I said what's up, I said thank you, I appreciate you. That's also something we need to be doing more.